Hello everybody, here we are. Welcome back. Good morning to all of you. And though I'm a little late today, it's around 9:30, and as usual, the duration of the working on this Google Meet project is gonna be around 5 hours or something, and after that we will switch to something else. So this is what gonna be happening today, and most probably we will be able to complete it. Completing in the sense all the WebRTC related stuff will be done, and then let's see what's remaining at the end. So without any further delay, let me just simply spin up the project, and mostly, yeah, if I'm not wrong, most of the things are gonna be done today itself, but let's see how it goes. So coming back to this, what am I supposed to be opening now? Check the status of the live. And another thing was to organize the things a bit better. Right now they are not organized well, so we'd better focus on that as well. And that is it. And hopefully I'm live, not live, I'm audible. Of course I'm live. And done. Anything else remaining? This one. Alrighty. So everything seems to be done right now. I will not speak that aloud as well, so that I just maintain the energy level till the end. And this is how we will be going ahead. Okay. So we were working on this project, and let me close everything and restart. So turbo day, and let me work on some more functionalities. And maybe even before that, I would like to restructure the project a bit better, because there are not many components, and I've written the whole code in a single file. That is not a good thing at all. So we will be focusing on that. Having said that, localhost 3000, I think, /meeting, this was the one. Let's go to localhost 3000. Doesn't matter. Hopefully Next.js will be able to compile this stuff very soon. It's just simply starting, hasn't been compiled yet. Okay, and first of all, let it just simply start, and after that we will start working on the things. Before that, nothing makes sense, right? So let's wait for a while, let it compile, and hopefully once the compilation is done, then we'll get going from here on. But how long will it take? No idea. This is insane. Okay, ready, 40.9 seconds. It around to go 40 seconds around to just simply compile, get it ready. And now after compiling, it will just simply give the result. It's as simple as that. Not yet. Just a minute, let it compile. Just a sec. Coming back to this, literally, how long will it compile? Okay, finally, here we are. And mainly I have to go to the dashboard page. So /dashboard. This is the one. If I click on new meeting is going to be created. Enter the name, that's gonna be Dipendra. Again, I'll have to enter the name twice. That's okay. Let me check whether everything's working or not, and after that I will just simply move to the different features. And apart from this particular thing, I need to do one more thing, and that is camera related stuff. Okay, first of all, let me paste the link here. Name is gonna be okay, that's fine. Ans wants to join the meeting. Let me allow. Once allowed, both of them are in the meeting, and if I click on the camera, of course this will not work, mainly because hello, yeah, mainly because I don't have any camera right now to use. So in that case, I will have to just simply turn on Iron webcam, and if I'm not wrong, I'll have to turn on the camera from mobile as well. Just a sec. Hashtag. Alrighty, last thing. Let's see whether it gets connected or not. Alright, it got connected. So let me keep my mobile here. I mean, this is gonna be fine. And what is the next step? Once the camera is connected, after that I should be getting the option. And I think for that I will have to reload the page again one more time. Let's not worry about that. First one is gonna be stopover in the meeting. Second one is gonna be Vipendra in the meeting. Vipendra wants to join the meeting. I'll have to allow from here. So let's simply click on allow. And right now I allowed it. If I click on the camera right now, it is working. And apart from this particular thing, if I share the screen, in that case, let me share the entire screen. So even this particular thing is working. So no need to worry about this. And then there is something called this leave button. Vipendra, do you really want to leave? I can cancel it. I will still be here. And if I close the, click on leave, I will have left the meeting. Vipendra left the meeting. This is what we are getting. So it's working quite as expected. What is the next thing? The next thing is that, just a sec. So the next thing that we have to focus on, that is the format of the project. Right now it's not formatted with. That simply means if you try to understand the code, it's gonna be a bit hard to understand. So let me make it simpler. Simpler in the sense, we have our main page.tsx. Inside that page.tsx we have these two components, video section, panels. Does make sense, no problem at all. Coming back to this video section, inside this I have my top bar, I have my grid, I have my media controllers. So ultimately we have two things, we have video, we have panels, and inside video we have top bar, we have video grid, we have video section mainly, and we have media controllers. So coming back to this right now, video section has three things: top bar, video grid, and media controllers. And let's go to the top bar first of all. Let's even create more components on top of this if needed. But I think top bar is pretty much fine. We have a heading, and apart from that particular thing, we have some buttons on the left side. So that's okay. This one is not that much big. So we are happy with this much length of the file. Okay. Apart from this particular thing, we have video grid. We will definitely have to create components over here if I'm not wrong. And when it comes to creating a component, let's make it like this. How can I create? Because the same code is being repeated over here. The same code I have written here as well. And similarly, the same code has been written too. So, but there is a difference. The difference is in the video element. So over here I will have to pass this whole thing there. Participants.username, crown, participants, card, length. So it's okay. I think I should be fine with this. Or I can do one thing. That's gonna be video container. So I can create a video container that will be used for both. That can be done. It's not like it cannot be done. So I have my video grid. Inside my video grid I can contain video grid, and then video container.tsx. This can definitely be created, container.tsx, because the same code is being repeated. So let's try to do that. Video container.tsx rfc. So here we have this video container. So this is how it's gonna be going on. What will I have in this video container? Simple. Come close this first of all. Come back here inside the video grid, and inside the video grid we have this particular container over here. So this is the container, right? So let me cut whole container from here, and gonna be pasting everything in here. So at the end of the day I will be exporting this container. We'll get lots of errors here. So let me import them one by one. Next image, and crown also needs to be imported. Anything else that is remaining? Yeah, this cn utility imported. And apart from this particular thing, nothing else. I think this card is also, yeah. So we've done this much. Now we need to know the participants info. So what if I just simply pass the info of the participant over here? So participant, just like this. And the type of the participant is gonna be nothing but participant. Type is gonna be participant. Hopefully it's gonna be working. Alrighty, and I need to have one more thing, and that is other participants, right? So I need to know them as well. Why do I need to have participants here? Other participants length. Let me go to the video grid, and inside this video grid ultimately we have the participants, and this is how it goes, right? We needed the length of other participants, that's the main thing. Coming back to this one, over here we mainly need the length, like so other participants length. Instead of passing the whole other participants, we can just simply calculate the length and we can just simply send that. Yeah, so participant we have other participants length, and this is what we'll have. And as for the type of this is gonna be nothing but a number. So this much we have, and instead of having this over here, I will just simply have other participants length if that is greater than this. So this much we've done. Apart from this particular thing, there is this remote video refs. Now as for this thing, I will be passing the whole ref from there. So this is just nothing but a function. So cut from here, and coming back to this video grid, I'm gonna be creating a function here, const handle set reps, set video reps, or to be precise, handle set remote video reps. It will be just like this. And as for this element, this is gonna be nothing but HTML video element, just like this. As for the participant ID, I will be passing the participant ID as well here. So participant ID, that's gonna be nothing but a string. So this is how it's gonna be going on. And sorry, not participant. Okay, let's pass the participant ID only. So participant ID, copy and simply paste it here. So this is how it's gonna be going on. Any problem as such? At least no problem in this particular case, and I can just simply import it inside this. So ref is gonna be, again, this is not what it should be. There are gonna be two types of refs, right? By the way, handle, let's write this particular thing first of all. Handle set remote. I haven't exported it. From here I need to pass from to this one. I don't even have that. So that's gonna be video container, just like this, and I will need to pass some things from here. First one is gonna be handle set, or let me just copy and paste this stuff. This is the one I'm gonna be passing this. So this is gonna be equals to itself, and apart from this particular thing, I need to pass participant from here. Participant is gonna be equals to the participants itself, and last thing is the length, other participants length, other participants length. That's gonna be other participants dot length. So this is what I need to send, and of course I need to mention it there. So I'm gonna be getting one more thing, that's gonna be handle video handle set remote video ref. And what is this gonna be? This is gonna be a function, and that function will take element. That element will be HTML video element, and it will return nothing, just like this. So this is how it is, and hopefully it will again we'll have to get one more thing done, and that is the whether that you are handling the remote video container or the local video container. So even that needs to be set properly. And apart from this particular thing, I'm gonna be having this handle remote video ref here, handle set remote video ref. So this is done, but kind of it is not done yet. Why? Mainly because this will mainly be for the remote video ref. So what is the problem here? The problem is the expected types come from the property which is declared on this intrinsic. What is this? Handle video refs. This is a function. Okay. This takes the element participant and just simply does nothing. Remote video ref, I already have it here, so I need to pass the participant ID as well to this one. That simply means one thing is missing. This I have this participant ID over here, right? So when it comes to this particular video ref, it needs to get two things. It will be looped through them. It will be getting the participant. Once it gets the participant, so I will get the element from here, and once I'm getting the element from here, okay, I have to handle two things from here. First one is gonna be the element. I will be getting the element. Second one is the participant ID. So participant dot ID. So first of all, I will get the element, and once I got the element, after that I will have to call handle set remote video refs, and again I'll pass the element and I'll pass the participant dot ID. So this is how it's gonna be going on. Coming back to this, I even need to set the type for this. So handle remote, it also needs what? It also needs participant ID, and the type of the participant is ID is gonna be a number. So this much I've done. Coming back to this, it is still HTML or null is not assignable to type HTML video. So this element that I'm getting, it probably be null as well. So let me make sure that it does exist. Apart from this particular thing, what is the problem? The next thing is that argument of type string is not assignable to type of number. ID is definitely gonna be a string. So the ID that I'm getting, that's no doubt gonna be a string. So let me keep a string here, and this is fine right now. If I remove it right now, I will be getting the same issue, right? So let me make sure that it does exist, or even better, that is if I have the element, or if element exists, only in that case I will be doing this. This is not gonna be working fine. Okay, if element exists, or if element does not exist, I will be returning from here. If element exists, I will be doing this. So ultimately this is what I'm doing, but this is all about the element section. I'm gonna be getting the element, I'm gonna be getting the participant ID. There's a lot, I mean there's more that I have to do here. What is that more thing? And that is, I directly need to pass the ref here too. Okay, I know I'm making it more complicated. It was easier earlier. Let me do one thing. This card does not make sense. I have this local participant over here. When it comes to this local participant, it needs to have a direct video ref. So let me give it a type as well. Type can be remote, or yeah, better to give it type as well. What is the type of this video container? Type is gonna be remote over here, so that I can recognize what kind of participant is this, and then I will have to set the handle set other participants length. This is too much. I think I'll have to separate them anyhow. Even if I'm creating this container, that doesn't really matter. They needs to be separated. Like this one needs to be different from this one. Okay, but at the end we have created separate component for this. Instead of naming it video container, let's name it remote video container. What else? Remote video container, the end. And because yeah, they need to be separated. I cannot merge them together because they are at the end different ones. They are handling different things. Remote video container. So this is the thing that's done, and I'm gonna be getting these many things inside this, and this is the separate video container that I have, and it will be just simply getting these things done. What else? Coming back to this one, let's go to the top. Toggle camera and all these things are not needed. Let's simply get rid of them. Same here, this video container is not needed. Coming back to this one, I actually need to import it. So already this much I've done. Remote video container does nothing. It simply takes the handle remote video refs function that simply does the job. Participant, it takes the current participant and takes the other participant's length, and that is it. This is what it does, and then on the basis of that thing, it just simply renders everything. So it renders, yeah, almost everything. So this is done. Close this. As for this one, I'm not gonna be merging both together because there is a difference. Like it simply uses the local video ref, it uses remote video refs, and that is an array. So merging them will be more problematic. Having said that, I can create another I have remote video container, I can have local video container. That will definitely make sense. So if I actually want to do it, so just here I will create one more local video container .tsx. This will be fine. And as for this video container, let me name it a remote video container, just like this. So I have this local video container RFC, and what will I do? Local video container, just like this. And when it comes to this local video container, so it will get all of this value, and at the end I will have this local video container in here. So it's simpler, right? Coming back to this one, local video container, I will replace this with this one. Again, over here I need to get the card done. I need to get the CN and then crown, similarly image from next image, and overall things are done. What all do I need to pass? That's interesting. Current participant, other participants length. So let's do one thing, other participants length. Why? Designing stuff, you know, on the basis of the, I don't need to pass it, yeah. Yeah, it needs to be passed mainly because I am adding this height full and width full. Okay, that's not really a big problem. So what can I do now? Other participants length. It does not need to be passed. Why? Because I can directly get the other participants over here. So instead of passing the things again and again, let's simply get the values. So that would be a better option. So other participants is gonna be equal to use meeting. Instead of passing it from there, I'm directly gonna be getting it here. So state dot other participants, and when it comes to length, so dot length, let me make it other participants length. So this way I will not have to pass many things, and Control C. And ultimately the goal is to organize it better, make it more readable, more understandable, and that is why I'm doing this. A second thing is the current participant. I don't even need to do this. I can directly get the current participant here. So current participant is gonna be equals to use meeting state dot current participant. Done. Once I have the value of current participant, I don't really need to worry about anything. So this is also done. Then local video ref, this is something I definitely need to pass. So as for this local video ref, the type is gonna be what? The type is gonna be local video ref. What is gonna be the type of this? It should be probably ref object, and it's gonna be on HTML elements, HTML video element, and this way it should be right. Let's see. Sort of, not really getting any error right now. So this is the local video container. Coming back to this one, I will have this local video container over here. I already have it here, but I just need to pass local video ref is gonna be equals to a local video ref. No problem as such. There is a problem that is not assignable. So by default, this local video ref that I have over here, that is equals to null as well. Coming back to this one, the ref object that it will get, that will be null as well. So right now not getting the error. So this particular thing is done. This particular thing is already done. And a few things that I'm passing what? I'm passing participant from here. I need to pass. I'm passing other participants list. I don't need to pass it. And I will tell you why. Because I can just directly import it here. So instead of passing other participants length, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this as well. And const other participants length, that's gonna be equals to use meeting state dot not satellite, state dot other participants dot length. That's it, done. So I already have the other participants length, so I'm just simply passing this much. The main goal is to make it more readable, nothing else. So this is what I have here. Let me simply remove this, let me remove this as well. So this is the overall structure. So I have my local video local video container that takes a local video ref. I have my remote video container. I just simply route through all the participants. I have my remote video container that simply takes handle set remote video ref, because there are gonna be more than one video refs, because ultimately I'm looping through all the participants, so I need to just have them have the reps of all those elements, video elements. So this particular thing is done. So yeah, it is definitely readable. And then we have this much video and paragraph, and that is okay. I'm okay with this much length of any component. So this is the thing that we've done, and the video grid is also done. So top bar is done, video grid is done. Let's talk about this one. Coming back to this, here we have many components, okay, and at the end they are nothing but buttons. So there is a button, that button has some mic and all. I mean, that button has some this is fine actually. I should be fine, okay with this. Why? Because even if I create a component, I will have to pass the icon over there, right? Won't I have to? I'll have to pass the on click value. The only thing is that variant and the secondary class name is gonna be the same. Remaining things I will have to pass from my on side. So more or less it's gonna be the same. So even if I have them like this, that does make sense. I mean, keeping them in a separate component doesn't make any difference. And what is this? Recording on and off. We will work on this today. And then we have chats, message, we have participants, and lastly we have end call and the end meeting model. This actually makes sense. We don't really need to change anything from here. And this is the media controller, and these are the buttons that I have, and lastly I have this end meeting model. So I'm okay with this as well. I mean, though things seem to be a lot, but at the end of the day it's no use keeping them in a separate component, so this is also fine. Anything else? Coming back to this, let's go to this panel section. So video I have here, and inside the video I had video grid, so I had video grid, top bar, and media controllers, and just below that I had this is video or video section. Okay, let it be video. Ultimately these many files are even okay. If there were a lot of files, then I would more directories to just simply format it a bit better, but for now this is fine. Coming back to this, I have this panel.tsx here. Inside the panel.tsx I have chat panel. Let's see what is the chat panel. Let's see what we can do here. I have my chat header here. So, and apart from this particular thing, this is inside chat panel itself. Then this is inside chat section, right? Yeah, it is. Then I have participant section. Okay, so the first thing is the chat header. The second thing is the normal message, hello everyone. This is just what? This is nothing but a demo chat section I have. When I actually write the business logic for it, I will be formatting it. Okay, coming back to this participant. Then I have participant panel.tsx. Inside this I have the participants length section. I have participant list, participant model. Participant list is fine as well. Participant model is also okay. So ultimately, yeah, components are well structured right now, and no problem with them as such. Coming back to the components, these have been the components, and then the context, layout, page, and then page.tsx. Okay, fine. So we have done almost everything related to structuring. Let me check whether it actually works or not after changing so many things. We may be getting lots of errors in that case, because of course we have changed the things quite a lot, but let's see. So here we are. Of course, I'll have to enter the name. FD is the name. Wow. Coming back to this, let me ask this participant to join the meeting. Double A is gonna be the name. Double A wants to join the meeting. Let me simply allow. Both of them are allowed. If I turn on the camera, that does work. So we have made the changes, but that doesn't break anything. That is what that's really a good thing. By the way, the camera is on over here. Let me turn it off. One more thing. When I turn on, click on this chat section, it is green. When I click on participant, it is green. When I click on when I share the screen, it is green. But when I turn on the camera, it is not green, and because of this thing, it's hard to know whether the camera is on or not. So what is gonna be the next goal? The next goal is that whenever I turn on the camera, and if the value of the camera is true, ultimately on, of course, in that case I have to just give it the style. Okay, that's gonna be easy. So let me stop it. Coming back to page.tsx, I have to go to the video section. Inside the video section, media controllers. Inside this media controllers, if you have a look, I already have this particular style over here. And what I have to check here, I have to check the value of mic on and camera on. Ultimately, this particular section. If the value is on, by the way, I have to come here, and this is where I'm giving it the class H. So what will I do? I'll just simply use CN here, and the same class I will give it. Apart from this particular thing, I'll check one thing. If mic on, right? So mic on. If mic is on, in that case, active button style, give it the active button style. This is the only thing. Same thing I'm gonna be repeating here as well. Control C, Control V. The only difference will be कि I'm gonna be monitoring the value of camera on. So if my camera is on, in that case I will be giving it the style of active button. Let's see whether it works or not. Of course, I'll have to restart it. I should not have stopped it earlier, but okay, I did, so can't really do anything. Coming back to this, reload it. Let's name it A. Reload this. Let's name it B. B wants to join the meeting. Let me allow B. So B is allowed. Let me click here. That's great. What is the next thing? The next thing is that click on the camera. Camera has this green background because that is turned on. Let me click on this chat. Chat also has the green background. So whatever is on, let me click on the participant. Now chat and participant, they are what is that thing called? Toggleable. Okay, one at a time can be just rendered on the screen, and then when we share the screen, so at that time, even screen share is on right now, camera is on. That simply means if you stop sharing the screen, camera will still be on. Similarly, we have the mic, but when I start the mic, then of course the voice starts echoing, so not really gonna do that. And lastly, we have this end button. And what is the next thing that is remaining? The next thing is this recording option. It actually does nothing. So let me work on this, and once this particular feature has been implemented, then we will think of something else. Okay, great. So the next thing, how to make this before even enabling this recording. First of all, let me change the state, because of course when I click on this handle screen share, so at that time what happens whenever I start sharing the screen, at that time do I have to change the state as soon as I click on the button? Like as soon as I clicked on the button, do I have to change the state, or when I actually start recording, at that time I have to change the state? The same problem we faced here. Like as soon as I clicked on this button, the button the background hasn't turned into green. When I actually start sharing the screen, at that time it will turn into green. The same thing we have to keep here in mind, that when we start recording the screen, at that time it will not become, when we click on it, the background will not become green. Rather, when we actually start recording the screen in reality, at that time it will become green. So that's what we have to focus on. Not even green, because this is gonna be recording. So in that case, this is gonna be the image over there. So if I just comment this one, so let's see how does that image look like. The image actually looks like this, and I will definitely make the color green as well. So I can just simply say one thing, that this is the class name, right? So let me cut it, and CN, the same class name, and true. I'm by default I'm making it true. I will be making it true false conditionally, but for now if it is true, active button style, let's see how it looks like. It actually looks like this. um, okay, this is sort of okay. I don't like it actually. Earlier it was good in other ones. Here it is not good. But let the styling be same, because if I'm clicking here as well, everything becomes null. So if it is also green, so that resembles the same thing. So let's not do anything else. So I mean, okay, the color is good, not the worst thing ever. Okay, so this is how it's gonna be looking like, and by default, if it is false, then it will look like this. So this is how it's gonna be going on. What is the next thing? The next thing is that, let me make it false for now, and or to be precise, screen share, right? So if the value of screen share, if screen share is true, screen share, sorry, not really, is recording. If is recording is true, then active button style, and if I'm recording, then what do I have to show? If I'm recording, I have to show this. So let me delete this as well, because I will be just rendering it conditionally. Let me have recording over here, and what I'll say, just in here, not this particular section, if is recording is on, in that case fine, a recording on PNG. Otherwise, recording of PNG of .png. So this is how I'm gonna be going ahead. Hopefully will not be problematic, even that is visible right now. Okay, what is the next thing that I can do? Once you've done this much, then you have to handle click. Whenever I click on this recording option, so this should be is recording. The type is gonna be is a recording, just like this. And as the type is recording, I will have to handle it too. So if I go here, I have my camera share screen. Just below share screen, I'm gonna be having one more type, and that's gonna be case is recording. Okay, and what will I be doing? Again, I will break from here, that is for sure. This is definitely happen. What do I need to do here? The same thing, and the most important thing, what needs to be done here. First of all, start recording, then change the state. Ultimately, this is what should happen usually. The same thing I did over here. What I did, first of all, I got the new state, then I clicked on handle screen share. What does this do? First of all, it starts recording, so start screen share. And if you actually go here in this start screen share, so first of all, you in reality start sharing the screen, and at the end of the day, you change the states. Over here, you are changing the state. The same thing we will be following here, the same structure, the same format. So I will just create a function called handle is recording, and I will be passing it the state. Again, the state is gonna be just opposite of the current one. That simply means const new state, just the same, not of is recording, just like this. So the current state, this is just gonna be the opposite of that. Now I need to create this particular function, handle is recording, and this needs to be handled inside media controller, if I'm not wrong. Peer manager, screen recording. When I'm recording the screen, I need to have my local stream. I can get the local stream here as well. So okay, let me create here itself, no problem as such. So the next thing that I will be creating, that is just probably here, export const handle is recording. It will take what? It will take the new state, is the value of his recording, and that's gonna be no doubt a boolean, and just like this. So this much I've done. The next thing is that I have to import it here, so let me import it from there. So things seem to be fine. The thing is that this new state is simply saying that cannot redeclare in block scope variable, so it's better to just simply keep everything inside block scope variable, make them block scope variables. So just like this, same thing I have to do here. Cut, let me properly keep them inside blocks. Same I will be doing here. Cut, just like this. Same here. Cut it, just do it like this. Lastly I will have this, I have this, so let me cut this and keep it here. So ultimately this is how they just simply go on. Maybe later I can even manage this, I can move it to a separate file and all, but that is the job of, we'll do it at the end of the day if we feel like. Okay, so this much we've done. What is the next thing that I have to do? The next thing that I have to do is to just simply go to that particular function here. Handle is recording. Is recording declared, but its value is never read. Let me make it like this. That will also be enough. Better. Or okay, some of the main functions, some of them in the some of them are arrow functions, some of them are just simple ones. So okay, never mind, not really big problem. Coming back to this one, what do I have to do here? The next thing that I have to do here, or let me follow the same format everywhere. Following the same format everywhere in the sense, let me create proper functions only. Export function is handle is recording, just like this, and I will not have it here. So this is how I'm gonna be going ahead, and even at the top I have many of them. Function, this is the const one. So let me remove this. Let me just simply have function over here, and let me remove this. So this is done. Similarly, this function needs to be removed from here, and let me remove this particular section as well. I will add a function here, and I will remove this particular section from here. So hopefully this is gonna be fine, and now all of them are normal functions, right? Yeah. So kind of following the same format, nothing else. What is the next thing? Once I got the value of his recording, on the basis of this is recording, I have to start recording or I have to stop recording. So let me do one thing. If is recording is false, that simply means when I click on the button I have to stop recording. So if is recording, at that time I have to start recording, else I have to stop recording. When it comes to start recording, so start recording, just like this. How we'll do it? No, don't worry, we'll fix it. We'll see it, and then we will stop recording. So this is what gonna happen. Let's create two functions. First of all, one of them is gonna be function start recording. It will handle start recording. I will have one more function stop recording, and it will handle stop recording. The interesting stuff starts from here. How will I start recording? I need to have the track stream. First of all, when I'm recording the screen, I need the screen video plus audio if needed, plus my own audio. I don't want my video, but I definitely want my audio there, right? So these things need to be there. So just a minute, what will I do for these? I already have a function inside media controller, media manager. From there I can get the video of my audio, and I'll have to create this on my own if I'm not wrong. Let me see. Coming back to this media manager, what all I have inside this media manager? Inside my media manager, I think I have even get a create screen stream. We have, right? Yeah, we do have it. So we have create screen stream. So for creating a screen stream, we are gonna be using this particular function, and we have a create local stream as well. Having said that, local stream is already created, so we don't really need to worry about this. Let's talk about this one. This one in the sense, get screen stream, reset screen share. So at that time I'm just simply stopping everything, right? Yeah, it's time to recreate it. Recreating in the sense, create screen stream, reset screen share, screen stream. Let me name it screen stream only. Why? So that I can use it again, just for that. So get screen stream, create screen stream, and reset screen stream, so that this same screen stream can be used for sharing the screen as well, for recording the screen as well. That's it. By the way, of course I will have to change the name here, and this one, let me close this. So I will get the error here, where probably here in this one. Stop sharing the screen. This is actually gonna be reset screen stream, just like this. So this is how we are gonna, whenever we are just simply whenever we are stopping to share screen, stopping sharing screen, at that time I'm gonna be resetting the screen stream as well, and then gonna be changing the state. Coming back to this one, now when I start recording the screen, what I want my screen stream. So const screen stream is gonna be what? Screen stream is gonna be, in this case, do I have to create it? Yeah, I have to create it. Create screen stream. Just like this, it will be created. What does this function do? This function does nothing, it simply creates that. So screen stream is gonna be await navigator, media devices, display. I need the audio as well as the video, so I'm just simply allowing both of them. Then I'm checking whether it exists or not, and at the end of the day, it is just simply returning it. As simple as that, and that should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough. So this much we've done. So ultimately, I'm getting my screen stream. Once I got my screen stream, I think I need to await it. Yeah, I need. So let me make it async. Just like this, and of course I'll have to await it here. So this way I'll get my screen stream. What is the next thing? Once I got my screen stream, after that I need to get my audio stream, my local audio stream. So const audio or local audio stream. How will I get that? Local audio stream. There are two ways. Either I write the same logic again, or whenever I'm getting my stream, like local stream, at that time I pass the values like, okay, I want audio and video and all. Ultimately what I mean. Coming back to this media manager, this is the create local stream that I have. And when I'm creating my local stream, I'm enabling audio and video both. How about if I actually pass the audio and video property here, like exactly if I want them or not. So in this way I will be using the same, and the same thing, if I'm using the same value will be set to this, and that's gonna be just a sec. I'm starting to record. If I call it again, so original video track will get the value of this new one. But does it really matter? It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, original but it will be false by default. That's problematic. Why? Because if I use the same function, let me just close this. As per the logic, if I use the same function, so by default what happens? Whenever I get my local stream, at that time I disable the tracks by default. So if the tracks are disabled by default, then it's gonna be for no use, right? Because we want to record the screen and the tracks are disabled, so that's gonna be problematic. So let me I just want the audio track only. So local audio stream is gonna be let me just use it here, navigator dot get media devices dot get display media or video user media, get user media, and from the user media what I want audio, and that should be true. I just want the audio, I don't want the video of the user. So this is much is done. So I have two streams right now. I have a screen stream and I have local video. Then I have to create a new stream. So const stream recording stream. This is gonna be the recording stream, and what will this stream be? This will be the combination of these two. How will I create? I will use a class called media stream, and this takes tracks in the form of arrays. So from this one I have to get the tracks, from this one I have to get the tracks, and I have to just simply restructure those tracks, because that is again when I get the tracks, they're in the form of arrays. So what will I say? Screen stream dot get tracks. I got the tracks, but those tracks are in the form of an array, so I have to just simply restructure them here just like this. So okay, this one is done. Apart from this particular thing, I need to do the same thing with local audio stream. I need to get the tracks. I'll mainly get audio tracks because I will have just the audio there. Once I got the audio tracks, I will have to awaiting it for what? I'm not gonna be awaiting it here, rather I'm gonna be awaiting it here. Fine. Get tracks just like this, and at the end I'll have to destructure it. So let me destructure it like this. So this is what we've done. Now what is the problem here? Media stream is must have symbol iterator blah blah blah. Let me get rid of this. And what is the next thing? It is possibly undefined, and if it is possibly undefined, so let me make sure that if I don't have my screen stream, in that case I will be returning from here. Okay, so ultimately now I have what? Now I have my main recording stream that will be used for recording. Okay, once I have this, then what do I have to do? I have recording stream, and one more thing. On this recording stream I have called on end. So this recording stream that I have on add track, no, I don't have it here. What was that property? On end. So I have just got my stream. Now what am I supposed to be getting? I just did the same thing here when I was sharing the screen. I forgot that. Coming back to this one, I have to get the tracks. On the track I can call it, right? And how does it work? How this screen recording works? First of all, let me get the tracks. So recording is recording tracks, recording track, tracks track, and that will mainly for the video. So recording video track, right? That is that should be the video track itself. If I'm not making it video track, that's gonna be problematic. I hope I've done the same thing here. Screen track, get tracks. I'm just simply getting the tracks. When I'm actually getting the track, what if that is the audio and video? It will be fine in that case. So it doesn't matter what I'm getting in here, because at the end of the day that is just normal screen track. Or get video tracks, it would be better, because I will stop sharing the video, right? When I'm sharing the screen, I will stop sharing the video. So I need to call on and on the video itself. So this is how it's gonna be going on. Coming back to this one, I have recording stream, const recording video track, whatever video I have. And how will I get the video track? A recording stream I have dot get video tracks at the 0th index. So this way I will get the recording video track. Why do I need this? So that whenever I end the whenever I end recording, so video track dot on end. So on ended, yeah, on ended, ultimately this gets triggered. CLG stopped recording the screen. What is the problem here? It is possibly undefined. So how about if I make it optional? Oh well, that's gonna be problematic. So I have to check if not recording video track, simply return from here, and this way I'm not gonna be getting the error. Okay, I need to do more things here, like over here ultimately I'm stopping it. Stopping in the sense I will have to call this, and I will have to have more logic here inside this one. So ultimately on ended, stopped sharing the screen, and I will be calling stop recording, just like this. Inside stop recording, what I do is completely my, I mean, the business logic of this stop recording section, I will handle that. But this is how it's gonna be going on. So got the streams, created the combination, and I even got the video track, so that when I stop sharing the screen, stop recording, that simply means whenever I have the video track over here. So when I stopped recording, so video track will be stopped, ultimately that will be ended, and then this particular event will be triggered. This thing is done. What is the next thing? The next thing is that I have my local stream. Ultimately, I have my main stream over here. Now it's time to create a blog. If you just simply search it on Google, how to record screen using navigator. What is this? Navigator dot media using blob storage. How to play a chunk and blob of video while recording. Let's simply check this thing how it works. It's pretty simple. You just need to use blocks, and you will be getting the chunks. So what it is saying that navigator media devices get, then this you will be getting your media stream. Once you got your media stream, new media recorder will be getting that media stream. So we have to call this. Okay, then we will get the recorder. Once we got the recorder, so recorder dot on data, so we will be getting data as well. Recorder dot start that whenever the right time is. So this with the recording will be started. And apart from this particular thing, navigator on stop, interval, on data available, on start, recording start, stream, this, header blob, audio interval, media recording, navigator media devices, then this on success, constants, on error, and video dot autoplay. True. Okay. Things are mentioned here, but they are not in the proper format. Exactly what I'm looking for here. If we don't find, I will start like doing it on my own. That's not really a big problem, but hopefully I will find something here. So ultimately we need to have media recorder, that will just simply get the stream. Once we have that, we can listen for on click. So whenever we click on something, ultimately, so we have to start recording. Once we have start recording, after that on data available, I'm gonna be getting the data, and that data is gonna be the chunk format. So I will have to push it to the chunks. And apart from this particular thing, whenever clicked, I have to just simply stop it. And when it stopped, so on stop, what do I have to do? I have to get the name, right name. Once I got the right name, after that I have to create an element, maybe article, give it the what paragraph, give it the audio, give it the delete button. This is the one that's gonna be created. So ultimately I created these many things, and then what I did, clip container class list add clip. So this was the clip container. First of all, I added the clip here. Where did this clip come from? Clip. Add clip. Okay, this is the class that I'm actually adding over here. Okay, got it. Then audio set attribute controls, and this delete button text content delete clip label text content clip name. Then clip container append child audio, append child clip label, append child delete button, append child clip container. Then I need to have blob, and using the blob I will just pass it chunks, and I will pass it the type of the video and or the audio. If that is the audio, then that's gonna be fine, otherwise the video. And then after that I have to create the audio URL. So window.url.create blob. Then audio.source is gonna be audio URL. So wherever the audio I have to just simply pass this URL over there. delete button, I need to have this delete button. In our case, what do we want to do? We want to download the stuff, so we will be focusing on that as well. But this is how things go on. Okay, quite good stuff have been mentioned here. It's not like we need everything as it is. We will have to make changes, but yeah, we can go with this. What do we have to do? First of all, we already have the stream, don't we? Yes, we have that. So if we already have the stream, we can just simply use this. So let me go here, and as we already have the stream, so const come on, this particular section, media recorder. I have so many things open, let me close them. Yeah, that's fine. Media recorder is gonna be equals to new media recorder, and what do I have to pass? I have to pass my recording stream. Okay, got it. Once I passed this, what is the next thing? Simple. When you did that, after that you have to start it. Okay, I have to start recording. So if I start recording, okay, that's fine, I have to start recording. So media recorder dot start. Once I call this particular method, then what will happen? Recording will start. Okay, once recording starts, then what happens? Once recording starts, these are some extra things, let's not worry about them. Come back to this particular section. Media recorder dot on data available, you will be getting the data in the form of chunks. So event dot data you will be getting, that will be in the form of chunks. So you will have to collect all the chunks here. So okay, that's fine. So let me do one thing. Let me listen for this particular event, media recorder dot on data available, and event, I will be getting event. Once I got the event, I will be getting the data in the form of event dot data. But this is in which format? The data only read only property, the blob event interface represents the blob blah, blah, blah. Okay, it hasn't been mentioned here, but this is in the form of chunk. So with the help of one chunk, I can't really do anything. So whatever chunks of the videos I have, I will have to collect them. For collecting them, I will have to create a global level variable here, just somewhere here, const recording chunks. What is gonna be the type of recording chunk? This is gonna be an array first of all. As for the type, blob. What is the type of this? The type hasn't been mentioned here. Type. What is the type of this data? I think that is blob. The type of this data itself is nothing but a blob. So let me go at the top. Hopefully this is gonna be right. If it is not right, of course we will get the error here. So what I think, blob, and this, hopefully this is gonna be fine. I'm not sure about this particular thing, I just guessed it here. Hopefully this is gonna be right, otherwise definitely that's gonna be here, because we are using TypeScript. TypeScript will not allow any wrong thing. Okay, coming back to this one. So I got my chunk. Once I got my chunk, so I will be pushing it. So recording chunks dot push. What will I be pushing? Event dot data. The question, am I getting the errors? And turns out I'm not, so this is the right type. Amazing. So we have got the recording chunks. Once we got the recording chunks, what do we have to do? I don't know whether this is the right type or not. Types of recording chunks when using media recorder. Type AI. When using media recording is provided in the sequence of blob objects delivered via data on them. So there are two types of recording chunks you can receive depending on this: single large blob and blob slices. Ultimately that is a blob. Okay, great. Control W. Coming back to this one, what is the next thing? Bro, I got on, not this one, on click media, not stop. Okay, so this much we have done. We got the data, we saved it in the chunks. What is the next thing? Once that is done, let's go to the next step. Stop. Whenever we stop that, at the time we have to call media recorder stop. Okay, we have to call this particular method to stop that. Okay, great. and I'm actually stopping it here. So why not call it here? Yeah, you can call it here, but your media recorder is not globally available. So let's do one thing. If it is not globally available, because this media recorder is limited to this particular function itself that I had, so I'm gonna be making it globally available. So media recorder, let's go here, and const media recorder is gonna be globally available. Let me make it let just like this. As for the type, media recorder, this is gonna be the type of it. Any problem? No problem as such. Right now it is globally available, and as it is globally available, I can also use inside this. So whenever I stop recording, I stop this particular stuff as well. As simple as that. Any problem? No problem as such. Okay, what is the next thing? Let's come back here. This particular thing we have already done. Whenever we stop recording, whenever we call media record stop, at that time what happens? At that time, media recorder on stop event will trigger. This is the media recorder. As soon as I call this method on it, this particular event will trigger. So let me listen for this particular event. Where should I listen for it? Let's listen for inside this only. Maybe somewhere here. It doesn't matter. Wherever you want to listen for that, you can listen for it. Even you can listen here directly on over here. You can write it, but let me write it here. It's completely your choice. On stop, this particular event will be triggered because I have my start over here, so I'm gonna be having on stop here as well, just to keep them at the same place. Okay, so I will be getting the event here, and once I get the event, I will be just simply doing it like this. Any problem? Yeah, it should be small, just like this. Okay, what do I have to do? First of all, once it is stopped, so the very first thing is that I already have my chunks. So stop the tracks of the stream. This is the thing that you have to do. Once that is done, ask for the name of the clip. Okay, after that, once you have the name, create a blob object, create a URL, create anchor tag, set attributes to it, make it downloadable, make clip CLI clip downloadable, and add auto clip to anchor tag. Once downloaded, that's it. No, revoke the URL and remove the anchor tag from the body. Add the anchor tag to the body. This is all that we have to do. Okay, why we are doing it? First of all, stop tracks of the stream. Are we doing it here? Well, unfortunately, we are not doing it here. Why do we need to do it? We actually created a stream, right? We had a recording stream. This is the recording stream that we have. Where is that? This is the recording stream that we have. Once we stop recording screen, at that time this stream, we have to stop everything, right? We have to stop all the tracks inside this because that is not needed anymore. So let's go with the first step. Okay, so we have recording stream dot get tracks. I'm gonna be getting all the tracks. Once I get all the tracks, that's gonna be array. So from that I will be getting the tracks, and after that what I have to do, track dot stop. The end. Even I can make it simpler in the sense cut. Done. This will also be fine. So first of all, I'm stopping all the tracks. Great. What is the next thing? Next thing, ask for the name of the clip. That's what we are doing here. If you actually have a look here, so what we are doing, we are simply saying that the const clip name is gonna be enter a name for your sound clip. We are dealing with sound over here, and in reality, using the media stream for recording API, recording a media element. Okay, never mind. So what we are doing, we are recording the audio here, and what we are doing in our case, we are recording video, audio, both, but ultimately we need the name, right? So const clip name is gonna be prompt enter the name of the video. Just like this, you will have to enter the name. Okay, once you got the clip name, what is the next thing? You are just simply creating some of the elements here. No need to do, no need for us to do anything. Even this thing is not needed. Coming back to this, even this thing is not needed. They are just simply playing with the elements. The important thing comes here. We have to create a blob. Okay, and so once the blob is created, so let me do that. Const blob is gonna be equals to what? Const blob is gonna be equals to new blob. I have to provide it my chunks and I have to give it the type. Okay, so new blob, I have to provide my chunks. So chunks are gonna be recording video chunks, recording chunks, and then type. What is the type of my video? Video slash web type for video in new blob storage. What is blob? Blob is nothing but the storage, and yeah, these are the types. Video slash mp4, video slash webm. We can just simply give it anything. Let's get the mp4 format, get them in the mp4 format, and set content type storage blob. Key MID, okay, web OGG. We can just use any one of them. I'm gonna be going with mp4 just for example right now. So what is this? First of all, what am I doing? I already had my chunks. Okay, what is this new blob? This new blob is nothing but the storage. So if you just simply go through it, so the blob interface represents a blob which is a file-like object of mutable raw data. They can be read as text or binary data or converted into readable stream. So it may its methods can be used for processing the data. Blob class is a global reference import blob. Okay, ultimately it does using the recording chunks. It kind of, this is kind of the storage that simply creates the video, as simple as that. Okay, and the type is again can be webm. You can just simply write webm, or you can go with mp4. The video type is gonna be this. Okay, this is the done. What is the next thing? Coming back to this. The next thing is this. Here you are setting chunks to empty object. That is understandable. Let's do that. By the way, for setting it recording chunks, I'm gonna be setting it to the empty object. That's gonna be wrong because this is a const. So let me make it let. So this is how I'm gonna be going ahead with the things. Okay, got it. What is the next thing? The next thing is that audio URL. So you are actually creating the audio URL. That's what we have to do. So what we'll do here, const URL is gonna be equals to you write window dot URL. What is the create object URL? Create object URL. Sorry, window dot document dot create. Literally, what is the method? That is the normal URL property. So URL is gonna be equals to window dot URL dot create URL object. Either you do it like this and just pass it what? Pass your blob and the URL will be created. So this way you just simply get your URL. Now you can just simply pass URL anywhere. You have your URL. Using this URL, you can just simply play the video. Using this URL, you can download the video. You can do whatever you want. Great. And you can even add this window over here. This will also work because window is a global. Window is available globally. So either even if you just write URL, that will work. Okay. What is the next thing that we have to do? So what all we have done? A blob object created. URL created. It's time to create anchor tag. Why? If you click on the anchor tag, you can download something, right? So I want to create a anchor tag so that I can download it, because directly I cannot download. I have the URL, but how will I download it on my device? So that is why I will create an anchor tag element. So const a is gonna be equals to document dot create element. Create element. That's gonna be anchor tag. That's gonna be anchor tag like this. Once I have my anchor tag, what next? That's gonna be interesting. Once I have my anchor tag, then anchor tag dot set attribute. First of all, I need to set the attribute called downloadable. How do I do that? I don't know, honestly. How can I add that value? Usually how the anchor tag looks like? Usually anchor tags looks like this. We have anchor tag, somewhat like this, and then in here we can add the name, maybe download. By the way, we don't even have to add the name, but okay, down LOAD download. Then what? Here we have href. In our case we have the URL. We have to make it a downloadable download, just like this. So we have to create something like this. So we can definitely set the URL. So let me set the URL. That URL is gonna be nothing but href is gonna be the URL that we have. So this is fine. And the name, the second thing is that we have to auto click, allow auto click, anchor dot auto anchor dot click, just like this. And we have to append it to the document. So I think I need to append it to the body before clicking. Don't know. Let's see how it goes. So document dot append. I can directly append the child, document dot append child. And what do I have to append? I have to append anchor tag. Okay, so this much I've done as well. One thing is missing. How do I this download property? Because at the end I have to make it something like this, and I have to add it to the document model. What document? I have already done that. You can even name it like this, document dot body dot append child. It's completely up to you. I'm just gonna be doing this much. Download. How to add download property to anchor tag using DOM. DOM anchor tag download property. Let's simply click on this. Document my anchor download. Set the download property. We even have to set the name. One thing I forgot, that is here you have to somehow set the name. Anchor tag somehow set the name of the downloadable file, because you have your clip name over here but you are not setting it, right? So somehow you have to do that. How that's done, let's figure it out. There is something called file name. Set the download property. So anchor tag download file name. We have to do it like this. Okay, that's great. So what do we have to do? It's like we can say anchor dot download, and this download will have ultimately this is not gonna be alone property, rather it will have the value and the file name dot mp4. That's what we have to add, right? So what we'll say, we have our file name in the sense clip name plus dot mp4. That's it, done. Great job. That's what I wanted. So what I did, I created the anchor tag. I set the attribute href URL. A download is gonna be equals to this. So on download, this is gonna be the file name. And anchor tag, it needs to be done here at last. First of all, I have to just simply append it to the document, and then I have to just click it. But let's see whether it works directly or not. And once we've done, we have done it all. Let's simply remove it. Then remove the URL. So once I have downloaded that, const URL dot revoke object URL, pass it the URL that you had, and remove the element from the body or the document. So document dot remove append child, remove child, and anchor tag I have to remove it. So this is how I have to just simply go ahead with the things. Any problem? Hopefully no problem as such. Okay, so we have done this much. May need to change the sequence here. Okay, but let's see whether it works or not. Apart from this particular thing, this works. On stop I'm doing this much. And what is the next thing that I have to do? The next thing, Whenever I click on stop sharing, at the time this on ended will be done, triggered, and then stop recording. When this stop recording triggers, this particular thing will be called, and when this particular thing is called, at that time this particular function is gonna be running. Okay, that's fine. One last thing, that is setting the state. I haven't set the state yet. Setting the state in the sense, first of all, start recording. I started recording. I got this. I even started recording. I even got the data. I even had this on stop property, video tracks. I have everything. Once everything got done, here I will be changing the state. Change the state. Why here? Because when the starting is actually recording has actually started, at that time I should be just simply changing the state. So that is okay. Const is recording is gonna be equals to what? It turns out I already don't have. Okay, so recording is gonna be equals to what? Is recording is gonna be equals to use meeting, whatever value I have. Really? By the way, I already got the value here, didn't I? Start recording. I got the value of his recording over here. Let me pass it here as well. So whatever the value of his recording I had over here, I passed it here. Didn't I do here? No, I could have done the same thing here as well. Just a minute, give me a second. So what I was saying, that I was getting the value of a screen share over here. Once I got the value of a screen share, if screen share is on, start screen share. If screen share is off, stop screen share. And when starting to screen share, I set the value over here. And what I did, I actually got the value from where? I actually got the value from there and just set the opposite. So instead of doing this again here, can't I just simply get the value of screen share here? I mean, that's simple, right? Yeah, of course. So what I can do, I can just simply pass the value of this screen share here as well as here. This will do the job. And I can come here, screen share. This is gonna be nothing but a boolean. Coming back to this stop screen sharing, I'm gonna be doing the same thing over here, and this is gonna be nothing but a boolean. And instead of getting the value of the screen share directly from the state, I'm just simply gonna be changing it using the current screen share property. So this much I've done here. The same thing. What is this? Stop screen sharing. I've done it here. That's fine. Screen share on ended. Do I have the value here? I do have. Copy, paste, done. So yeah, this is how it just simply goes. So collapse this. Coming back to this one, I have the value of is recording. Same thing I will be doing here. When I start recording, I already have the value of is recording. Boolean. And here, at last, what will I be doing? At last, use meeting media dot get state dot set is recording and the value of is recording. As simple as that. This thing is done. Apart from this particular thing, whenever I stop recording, at the time I have to do the same. The value of is recording, let's pass the value of is recording here. That's gonna be nothing but boolean, and I have to pass the same thing here. Any problem? Oh, no problem as such. So is this done? Hopefully done. Yeah, that simply means I'll be able to record the screen. Yeah, if there are no bugs. Okay, done with done. Okay, let's see whether we are actually able to do it or not. Ooh. Stop everything, start it, come back to this particular section here. Let me keep it here. Well, this is insane. I don't really have this. Alright, so let's simply check whether I'm able to record the screen or not. So the name is gonna be VIP. So VIP is gonna be the name over here, and let me copy it, let me paste it, enter, and maybe Ansh, just like this. Ansh wants to join the meeting. Let me allow, and this is how there are two participants. If I turn on the camera, it is being turned on. I can turn it off as well. If I share the screen, I'm able to share the screen as well. I can turn it off. If I click on recording, yeah, we are getting this option. We can start recording the screen of the entire screen. So screen is actually being recorded right now. Interesting. Let me click on stop recording. Screen has been, even I have this null screen of the entire screen. Few things are missing. First of all, this recording state hasn't been changed yet. So as soon as I stop the recording screen, it should have been changed, but it hasn't been changed yet. So whenever on stop happen, so in this particular section, whenever on stop happen, not this, on ended, I'm doing what? On ended, I'm calling is stop recording, and I'm giving it the value of is recording. Will it work that way? The value of the is recording. No, it will not work. Why? Because over here, this handle is recording. I'm getting the value of is recording initially. Okay, and this is just the opposite of the current one, if I'm not wrong. Just the opposite, yeah, just the opposite of the current one. I got it here. Great. The next time, I'm changing it again. So when I'm starting recording the screen, at that time I'm changing it at last. So suppose it became true right now. Screen is being recorded. Now I want to stop recording the screen. So I clicked on that. It is still true, and it will become like this. So stop recording screen in the sense just opposite of is recording, or is recording I will send here, and it will be set is recording will be just opposite of is recording, because I don't want to start recording right now. So this is how it's gonna be going on. Alrighty, so this is the thing. Same thing needs to be done here when sharing the screen. So whenever I'm stopping to record the screen, or stopping sharing the screen, this particular section here. So here at last, screen share, this will be problematic. Let me even check it. I started sharing the screen. This is being shared. Okay, if I click on this, it is still there. That is problem. I knew that. So let me make it just opposite of it, because I'm stopping it right now. Okay, this should resolve the issue. So let's simply stop everything, and the name is gonna be unstoppable. The second participant's name is gonna be Vipendra. Enter. Vipendra wants to join the meeting. Allow Vipendra. Vipendra has joined the meeting. Both of them are here. Great. What is the next thing? The next thing, turn on the camera. I'm on. Turn it off. Start recording the screen. Started. Stop it. Done. Start recording the video. Done. Hello everybody. Recording the video right now. Stop it. Enter the name. Testing v enter, and testing v2.mp4. That's been recorded. Great. Come back here. Download. This is the video that I downloaded. Done. Hello everybody. Recording the video right now. Stop it. Let me record it again. This time mainly alrighty, this is the recording of this VS Code right now. I hope you can see the things clearly over here. Name VS Code. Enter. Alrighty, this is the recording of this VS Code right now. I hope you can see the things clearly over here. Alrighty, so it does work. Amazing job. So we have done these many things. Okay, and nothing could be better than this. recording is working, screen share is working, camera is working, and what else do we want? Okay, so this much we've done. The next thing is that this chat option, that is not working. This participant section, this is not working. Let's work on this participant, because I'm able to see the participants right now. Okay, so it's not like I cannot see the participants. And suppose both the participants are sharing their camera, they have the camera turned on. What I want, that if I click on this, I should be able to turn their mic on and off, just like this. Possible, but tricky. So should I do it right now? How long has it been? Let me check that. It's been 1 hour 30 minutes. Let me take a break for a while. It's 10:53, so gonna be taking a break for a while. After that I'll be back and I'll continue from here on, and we have to work on these two features, that you should be able to turn the camera off and all of the respective participants, and this is how it should simply go on. Okay, as for that thing, I'm gonna be catching up soon, maybe after 10 minutes or something. Until then, take care and bye bye.